On a cold, grey day in June of 1980, the sky over the small English town of Tingley was heavy, and the air carried the kind of chill that made people close their windows early. That morning, a quiet, gentle man named Zigmund Adamski left his home. He told his wife he would be back before dinner. Just a quick errand, nothing unusual. But there was something strange about that day, something in the air that felt off. Hours passed. Evening came. The rain fell harder. But Zigmund never returned home. His wife began to worry. The neighbors joined the search, and the police were called. They looked everywhere, streets, alleys, nearby towns, but there was no trace of him at all. He had simply vanished. And as always happens in these cases, suspicion first fell on the person closest to him. Even his wife, terrified and confused, found herself questioned as if she might know more than she claimed. But it didn't take long for everyone to realize the truth. Zigmund's disappearance made no sense, not even for a crime. 5 days passed. 5 days of rain, cold winds, and a growing fear that something terrible had happened. Then came June 11th. That morning, in the nearby town of Todmorden, a coal yard worker named Trevor Parker was doing his usual routine. The sky was still heavy, the ground wet from the constant rain. As he walked past a large pile of coal, something caught his eye, something that didn't belong there. A body lying on top of the coal. When he climbed closer and saw the face, his heart nearly stopped. It was Zigmund Adamski. The police arrived quickly, but every detail they discovered only made the case stranger. Zigmund's body was sitting neatly on top of the coal, without a single footprint, slide mark, or disturbed piece of coal beneath him. It was as if he had been placed there gently, from above. His clothes were on, but incorrectly, like someone had dressed him in a hurry. His shoes were missing. His head and neck had strange, perfectly shaped burns that didn't match fire, acid, or anything. The investigators recognized. And on those burns, there was a gel-like substance that no laboratory in Britain could identify. But the strangest detail of all was his beard. Zigmund had been missing for 5 days. But the beard on his face showed only 1 day of growth. It was as if, during those missing days, time hadn't passed normally. Or someone had kept shaving him. The deeper investigators looked, the less sense the case made. Then something happened that pushed the story into the realm of the unbelievable. The lead investigator, Police Constable Alan Godfrey, confessed that the night before the body was found, he had seen something on the road while on patrol. A strange, glowing object hovering silently ahead of him. When he tried to approach it, the object suddenly vanished. His superiors didn't believe him. The public mocked him. But Godfrey insisted until his death that he saw something that night. Something not from this world. Where was Zigmund during those 5 days? Who, or what, was he with? How did his body appear on top of a coal pile without anyone seeing or hearing a thing? What was the gel on his wounds? And why did his beard refuse to grow? People came up with theories. Some said he had been kidnapped by a secret group. Others said it was a medical experiment gone wrong. But none of these explanations matched all the clues. And so, one final theory remained, the one most people whispered about but were afraid to say out loud. That Zigmund Adamski might have been taken by something not human, examined, and then returned, but his body couldn't survive the experience. The official report said he died of a heart attack. But even the coroner admitted the case was the strangest he had ever seen. To this day, no one knows where Zigmund went, what happened to him, or how his body appeared the way it did. All we know is that he left his home on a rainy day, disappeared for 5 silent nights, and returned as a mystery that has never been solved. So, what do you think really happened to Zigmund Adamski during those 5 missing days? Could it have been something beyond our world? Or something closer to home? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your theories about this chilling mystery.